Hey guys, DEMA 2018 still on the Nauticam stand, and as you can see here there's a lot of housings on display. What's so important and interesting from Nauticam is that they very early saw that wet lenses is what is driving this industry. Nauticam has the widest and the biggest selection in the world of high quality wet lenses, and by wet lenses I mean a lens that goes on top of the existing port system with the camera sitting inside with the lens. So what I've had for many years is this WWL lens, which is a wide angle lens that comes on top of a 28. This here sits on a mirrorless camera, the Sony 6500, but I'm using it for my A7 Mark III, and it gives 130 degrees wide angle underwater, and it's extremely sharp. So you can actually take stuff all the way up to the lens and touch the glass, it'll still be sharp. So this one's not new, it's been around forever. What is new and what came out this year was the WACP, which is the same kind of lens except from that it's built to cater for zoom lenses, and this is sitting on the Canon 5D Mark IV, which is a DSLR camera, but actually I think the people that gets the most out of it is the film industry, because they now have a zoom wide angle lens that will give you the possibility to have a completely close-up sharpness, and then can make a full zoom through with everything sharp all the way out to 130 degrees, and it's a very expensive and very heavy lens, but it's also something that high-end photographers would really enjoy. What's important is when you have all these wet lenses, there's a place to mount them, and here you see a double mount system. These are the CMC, they're specifically made for smaller systems, compact, and they are very powerful, even though they're not very big lenses. As you can see here, you have the perfect mountings with the click system that mounts it in complete even according to the CMOS sitting in there, so that the lens is not in a different angle when it comes to ruining the sharpness. And if you want to take a not so powerful lens, you just change it to this one. The CMC system is also great and affordable, and let's see something that I didn't see until I went to this DEMA show, a new insect lens. As many of you know, Enon made a bug eye lens here some years ago. It wasn't very light sensitive and it wasn't very sharp, to be honest. I am not sure what this is going to be called. It doesn't have a name yet. It's a completely new system. It has the bayonet mount, so you can take it on and off underwater, so it actually sits on a macro system. As far as I remember, it's a 60mm sitting in here. And you see all the way out here, you can stick this one into the corals, and the small fishes sitting here are going to be blown up completely. And if you can see on the big monitor over there, is a very good Kona sharpness. So this is a completely different kind of animal, but from the insect lens that we saw from Enon many years ago. I think this is going to be a serious product, which I might even consider myself. One last thing which just came out. In fact, it's so new that it's not even for sale yet. It's going to come out in a few weeks. I think I have the first ones in stock in a few weeks. It's the MWL macro wide angle lens. Again, we have a wet lens wide angle. This one is more wide than the WWL system. It's 150 degree angle when you put it on the Nikon 60mm. That's what it's made for, the 60mm Nikon DSLR 60mm. That gives you the 150 degree angle. And if you put it on Micro Four Thirds, that's also giving it the 150, but if you put it on an APS-C, it'll go down to 150 degrees, I think. The beauty of this lens is that you can use it on your dive, and you can this is something DSLR photographers have been needing for many years. You imagine to do the nudibranch here, and you are in the Philippines doing a nudibranch here, and all of a sudden somebody bangs their tank, and you look up and there's this whale shark. So you just change the lenses, and you have 150 degree wide angle in front of this system. How it's going to perform, well, I took this lens to Egypt, one of the demo versions, and it was incredible to be able to sit on the same dive with a massive wide angle, and then just seconds later you change the lens and you have a very powerful macro lens on your system. This is for those of us who want the best of every world, and being able to dive with high quality lenses on your high quality camera system on the same dive is something we haven't really been able to do before. So this is some of the things that Nauticam, and I haven't even checked out the SMC lenses there on the other side, that's for DSLR cameras. These are some of the thoughts that Nauticam is doing. They've invested massively in increasing the optics part of their company, and they're being very, very, very successful with it. So I'm looking forward to use these lenses myself, and looking forward to see where the market goes with it.